On the 12th of November 2012, a video was uploaded to YouTube. The video in question was an impression of Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid games. It was uploaded to a channel by a man called Sean McLaughlin, who in time would be known simply as Jacksepticeye. And his YouTube channel, a gaming based YouTube channel full of, well, loud, obnoxious videos and a good sense of humour. It wasn't until 2017 that Jack discovered, or Sean discovered, a new way to make content: live streaming. On the 1st of August 2017, Jacksepticeye would do a Q&A live stream. Little did he know, just a few years later, his live streaming on his channel would be generating hundreds of thousands of pounds for charity. He had in fact been making charity-based live streams for a few years before he had done many of, well, what he did. In fact, he made a bet with one of the people he does a number of things with, including Unus Onus, Markiplier. Years ago, he made a bet with Markiplier that if his fans could raise 200 grand, if Mark's fans could raise £200,000, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier would have to dye their hair. Spoiler alert, Jack and Mark were able to do that. And Mark had to dye his hair red, and Jack would dye his green. In fact, Jack kept his green hair for more than 2 years. But it was the beginning of what would turn into a massive charity drive by Jack that happened year after year. But the best is yet to come. After he began live streaming in 2017, Jack would continue to do multiple charity live streams. Smaller streams that were a couple of hours done simply from his room. However, in 2022, Jack came up with a brand new idea. What if we did a giant charity event that happens once a year? So, on the 10th of December 2022, Thankmass was born. Jack, plus a ton of other creators, hundreds of live streamers, sponsors, and companies who agreed to match funds, came together to raise money for many different charities, mostly massive charities. And the first year was in a studio, and it was massive and it was great, and they raised hundreds of thousands of pounds for charity, in fact in the millions. But it would be the next year that would really see it take off. The next year they got a studio, not just a studio like the previous year, but a theatre. In fact, they got half a theatre. And 2023, on the 2nd of December 2023, history was made. Jacksepticeye and Thankmass would break a world record. Of course, at the time, no one during the stream, after the stream, for a number of months, knew that they had in fact beaten a world record. In fact, Thankmass had broken the record for the most amount of money raised in one day in one event, and they did it in about 8 hours. Of course, Jack has changed over the years from the loud, obnoxious gamer he once was to an ADHD-filled, autistic, amazing charity person. And The fact that he has changed over the years and that he's been diagnosed with ADHD and autism has only driven him further and harder to raise money for charity and do good. But the question is, what's he going to do this year? We already know that in LA, on the same day this video goes live, there'll be a link in the description to the stream and to the Tiltify page where you can donate, and I highly recommend you donate because it is amazing. And if you can't, just tell your friends, tell your family, rant on social media about Thankmass because it's amazing. And the thing is, as much as Jack has spent the last decade on YouTube, has he really changed? The question is up to you. Jacksepticeye is one of the best YouTubers on the planet for a number of reasons. Number one, he entertained people for years. Number two, he's transparent with his audience as much as he can be. Sometimes a little too much if you've heard the Brain Leak podcast. 3. PMA. Back in 2017 when the live stream started, he was also doing some at the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018 where it fully kicked off the whole monthly live stream type thing. He started using something called PMA, Positive Mental Attitude, which has led, well, to Thankmass. The one thing that Jack has said in a recent video is he points out that more than likely a large population of the internet-based content creators probably have some form of autism or ADHD to a very small extent. But instead of Jack using this to increase his followers, he's using it to spread happiness. That's his whole plan. That's what he says he's doing. Whether he succeeds or not, we will see. However, one thing that is regardless is it will be probably an ADHD and autistic fueled joy to watch this year's Thankmass. So join me in watching Thankmass. Hopefully, if I remember to do it correctly, if editing me does this, hopefully there will be links and all of that before this video premieres to flow you hopefully into the Thankmass stream. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and once again, Thankmass. Donate. Seriously, donate. Serious, donate. Why are you still here? Either click the link in the description below to go to the stream or the Tiltify page or the donate link if hopefully I can get it. I should really get it. Or just click over here, there, or somewhere on the screen to jump over to the live stream. And I will thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!